Everyone, here's Simone from my studio. Welcome to do this new video. This time I want to share with you a new creation of mine, which is a web GUI for touch designer, but not only. So this is the file you will get from my Patreon. If you just become a member, the file is free. Okay, so starting from the left, we have a piece of code, this guy. This is basically containing the whole code which is making this UI running. Why are we running a website inside of Touch Designer? Because we have a web server that. Web server that has some Python functionality which allow us to load any piece of text inside of a dat. In this case, in this one, line 8. Which is basically doing what? You have a server, the server is receiving a connection and say, I have this piece of text for you. And the browser is making this piece of text a website, which you can see. This is done here with some other stuff I will need to parse the value. There is this print statement for verbose, line 27. You can do this. I will leave it on for now. If you are exploding, you know why, take it out, but for now I don't, because it's useful for later. And then you have this component. This component is nothing else but a web browser comp. Okay. I may change, I don't know, how the frame rate and the number of frame buffers to be a bit more responsive. Okay. Another thing I noticed, which I have no explanation, is that if you open it in the same window with a pop-up, it's kind of bad. If I move it on my other screen, I go back to 16. I don't know. If you control it inside of Touch Designer, then it's okay. So we make it big here. So if you know I'm dropping frame, there is something wrong with window, I guess. But that's at least we can see it bigger. Okay. You are welcome in this new component. In the welcome pop-up, you need to give a name to your instance because the web UI, it's a sort of website that sends messages. To make these messages do not mismatch with multiple users, your username will be attached to each message you send. After I will show to you in job how you can manage this. It's very easy. Okay, so this is my PC because you can run this on your phone as well later. I show you, but let's run it locally. See, all right, nice. I have a network, empty, and here on the left some parameters. They do are collapsible menu in here, and you have setting and connect. Okay, so the instance name is, so you can even change it here. Then localhost, it's okay because now it's running locally on my machine. This guy has to be green if you're actually connected to the correct host, which in this case it's this guy. Okay. Nice. For configuration now it's okay. Build and control. Okay, let's drop a slider, more stuff, more buttons, more sliders. Pack the slider with together. Also the button, something like that. Don't need to be very much precise, so you later. Let's see. Even. Not now. So you can do a mesh. Okay. More color. Yeah, okay, this is messy. Okay, you can go here and pack it together as good as you can. If you start to pack them together a bit better, then tries to, you know, make it looks nice. You can also do this by basically make pack of controls. Like I want to make this inside of, oops, I pack it to the slider. So, okay, I want to pack the slider with this one. We can actually do this. Then I want to pack another color with the sliders. And it is like this. So we have these three that now you can move together. And you can resize this slider, for example, or sort of, yeah, something like this. When they are packed, you cannot change the size, so you need to unpack it kind of like this and redrop it in place. And you create this kind of blocks. Okay. So, this is the UI. You can zoom in your device. You have the pitch to zoom, and they are doing things. Okay. You can have multiple pages and do stuff here as well. Oops, come here. Lost this. And do stuff here as well. Even in multiple pages. Okay. Then you can pack them. Oh, one. Oh. And you have 3 pages with lives that are doing stuff. Okay. I go exit to edit mode because you have 2 mode. Okay. And I go back to main. Okay, you can delete the pages like, yes, okay, I delete the page. And you can clean the page here. Yeah, so no empty. Yeah, well, it's okay. Just this one, it's enough. How are we communicating with touchdesigner? Like clean this. Basically, okay, this guy here, web server that is reading some WebSocket messages. Okay, that are coming from the hosted website, which is written here, and is represented here, rendered by this, commanded by this pinky thing here. Okay, but which are using the capability of the container, touch capability of the container. Nice. All of this is giving us the capability to send messages to the application and retrieve data via WebSocket. This guy, it's by itself, when it's hosting the website, is also hosting a socket in this port automatically. No need to configure type derivative. Okay, so now I need this. Show you. Okay. Well, when there is nothing, you have someone just placeholder. And then I move, for example, this slider here. Okay, yeah, one slider. I have other sliders, button and stuff. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. Well, the main idea here, and this is also actually an update of the version that I just launched. It came from some Patreons and friends on Discord that were reading and trying the first version I dropped a bunch of days ago. And they told me, can we have this, can we have that? And I tried to make it better. Also, I arranged the UI a bit better to become a bit more near to my studio style. Okay. With all that said, this is version 1.1. That came with some update and the name convention stuff you can do better. Then now I show, let's make this slider and configure it, the slider object itself. You have this tiny thing here, and you can change the name of the slider. Okay. Now, let's give us a task. Okay. Inside of pool, we have an object called noise with some custom parameter, and I want to reach the period, okay, of that noise. I want to change the period of that noise. We can do this in several ways by using some predefined naming convention that touchdesigner really like. Okay, so for clarity, I will call this period with the capital D, period noise. Okay. So you can give a name. Then you can compile here. You can compile here the WebSocket message. So the message is composed of two arguments. One is a string, the other is a float or an integer, or even a string, I guess, but for now it's just a float and integer. So now we can address that component, at least virtually, by making some assumption. The first assumption is that our root folder is the one above us. So we are inside here. Okay, it's a state. It's a fact. So we are inside here. This is our root folder. Okay, then we have to go inside of the component I showed you before. What's the name of the component I showed you before? This component is a base. The name is pool. Okay. Pool. Inside of pool, I already know there is another component which is a base with some custom parameters. The custom parameters I want to address is called period with a capital P. So I need to first go to noise, and then I am arrived where I want. So I can open the list of the parameter exposed in noise, and I want to get period with a capital P. Period. That's enough for now. You do have other stuff to explore. This is very much experimental, and yes, it's very much experimental. And then you can set the min and the max and the step the slider is doing if you want to have it more like refined, or you can cut the decimal here. I don't know, it's not much here. Just to me, better say. And then we exit. Okay, so we configure. Now you see we have a different name from before. The method change. I don't. Let me remove this again. So now you see we have this becoming with another name, and is even more defined with the zeros. Okay, and I am recording. This is when I'm dropping frame. I have no idea if I close this, then it's okay. So if you see it from here, from the render that touches UI, it's okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. You have to trust me. It's super speedy. Okay. Now we have a slider with a slider value with a name PC_pool/noise :period. In here we have the username, which is PC. We can read it here, but okay. Okay. So this is an examine data because I'm making some magic here. Magic. I'm taking the data and store it in the Python storage with some naming convention, and then you get the job later. So yeah, nothing magical. Very easy. Here we're reading the value. PC is the user name. Then is the name you want to give to the parameter. We're using the name in a smart way. I hope you're getting there. And the smart way allow us to first, if we want, and we should, we can define and grab the users. So maybe you have different instances of this one, meaning one server and more stuff connected. So I can actually show to you now. So I am taking your device in. That's me. Hello, this is my phone. I am going. Okay, it's already connected. You have to trust me, but my can you reload the page? I want to have it in the fancy UI. Yes. Okay, phone application. My kitchen and other part of my house. You're welcome. Um. Okay. If I move something there, it will arrive here. Ta-da-da-da, ta-da. Okay. The user Gianni, it's a joke, but we can change it now. Gianni is a very common name in Italy. When you have to name something easily, you call it Gianni. And then, I mean, this is real-time events. Okay, so look at this. This is me. This is the app value. So I am connected to, I don't know, yeah, here we go. Gianni is sending value instead of touchdesigner through the Wi-Fi of my house. Okay, cool. Oops. Oh, yeah. Trust me, just a second. Toggling stuff. It's nice. Okay. Put it on the phone as well. So now the user journey will become with another name. It's already prepared it. It will become external. So you have PC and external. So I would definitely name journey to external. External underscore. Ecco qua, save and reconnect. Tac. And theoretically, yes, you see. Now we have external. And clearly have see external. It's coming from my phone. Right. This. Okay. So you can have multiple users, see with my PC and the external at the same time. Doesn't really matter. Sorry for the FPS. It was close this one. I don't know why, but this is type of. So yeah, you can see both. Now I'm moving the internal, now I'm moving the external, now I'm moving both real time. And we are of course 60 locked. Nice. Okay. What else what I wanted to tell you? Yeah, how to grab and pack the incoming data in by user. You need to use a simple f string. F the string in Python have some wizardry, so that you can launch the string object with some letter before, and then let you do a bit of more magical stuff. As F is used to evaluate the stuff inside of a curly bracket, basically. And so inside you can refer the Python stuff of touchdesigner, which is actually the name of the operator. Lastly, super fast. What I'm doing here, okay, those are the value coming from my phone in this guy, yeah, okay. So I'm selecting from this one, external underscore, okay, and is basically the name, okay. Then from all the name is the external underscore and the whatever that is, rename it to whatever that is. You see, now with the regex and these two parameters are linked. You can store variables inside of this and use it here. So rename from everything that is named external and something else to something else, basically deleting external, because now you pack it inside here. Regex. Okay. Now let's go to the end. We wanted to move this guy automatically. Okay. We are now able to do it with I need to move the slider. I don't see this one. Yeah, with this one, with the PC. So I connect this one here, just for sake of sanity, and here we have the value that we want to send there. Okay, if I then just do this theoretically, and I move this, is doing nothing. Let me see why. It's capital T. Yeah. This new path parameter, yes. Real-time bugs, pardon. And should we remove that period? So maybe I should correct that to this idea. Why not? Okay, get back to you in a sec. Here we go, starting with another clumsy move of mine. We we have a tiny problem because I didn't configure correctly the naming convention, so you need to start without the slash because yeah, it's like this. But in here you have just a pull slash because the root is already given. Pardon. So you take out the slash here. And then finally, when you move this, you move that. Then again, sorry, if you see the FPS, it's because I'm recording and I have three windows open. It's very weird. But if I close everything and move it from here, and then if you can just bring this one here, you can see it perhaps. Okay. What else? Yeah, hope that the naming convention is clear for like path parameters. So you start from here, and then the name get composed correctly, as you see, /project1 /pull/noise. So I needed to take out the actual slash there because it was put directly from the split. Okay, then another way to send value is the same, but with Python. So there is AutoPy export here. You activate it, and then it's doing basically the same things, but with Python. It's different because you see you move the value in constant mode, so can be helpful. Okay. With all that said, I thank you for your time. Hope this big deep dive in this creation will be useful for you. You can find the project in my Patreon, and yeah, that's it. We see each other in the next one. Ciao, ragazzi.